afternoon. Here is the news at 1. I am Mike James. In the strategic efforts to enhance logistics coordination, ease traffic congestion, and improve road safety, Lagos State Government has announced the enforcement of an electronic call-up system for tankers and articulated vehicles operating along the Lekki-Ekpe corridor. Special advisor to the Governor on Transportation, Shola Giwa, who outlined the key objectives and operational framework of the policy, explained that all tanker and articulated vehicle drivers entering Lagos to load or offload goods must now register and schedule their movement through the platform. Giwa said the digital system is designed to coordinate truck movement, reduce indiscriminate roadside parking, and minimize disruptions to other road users. He noted that Lagosians lose an average of 4 hours daily due to traffic congestion, resulting in an estimated 4 trillion naira in annual economic losses. Giwa stated that tanker operators will be required to upload their authority to load ATL and pre-book assigned parking slots before arriving in Lagos, enabling efficient allocation of designated parking spaces, noting that the facilities will be equipped with basic amenities such as restrooms, kitchens, and electricity to ensure the comfort and safety of drivers. Special advisor to Lagos State Governor on Tourism, Art and Culture, Idris Aregbe, has attended a gathering hosted by the Federal Ministry of Arts, Culture, Tourism, and the Creative Economy in Abuja. This is in preparation for the 68th meeting of the United Nations Tourism Regional Commission for Africa, CAF 2025. Aregbe affirmed the Lagos State government's unwavering commitment to building sustainable tourism through youth engagement, strategic partnerships, and cultural revitalization. He emphasized the critical role that innovation and the creative economy plays in driving social impact, especially in urban centers like Lagos. The special advisor also used the occasion to highlight ongoing activities, initiatives by the State Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture aimed at empowering creatives, developing tourism infrastructure, and leveraging digital tools to expand global reach. Lagos State chapter of the All Progressive Congress, APC, will officially commence its campaign for the July 12 local government elections with the presentation of candidates and the symbolic flags handing over ceremony to its candidates on Tuesday, 17th June at the State Secretariat, Ogba. The campaign has been decentralized along the 3 senatorial districts of Lagos East, Central and West, which has been broken into 2 because of its size. According to Lagos APC spokesperson Oluseyi Oladejo, the APC flag-off ceremony will be witnessed by party chieftains, elected and appointed officials of the party across the 3 tiers of government. The party had earlier directed its leadership in the local government to put in place local organizing committees to take the campaign to all the nooks and crannies of the state to ensure effective and massive mobilization. It will be recalled that the chairmanship, vice chairmanship, and councillorship candidates of the party in the 20 local government councils, 37 local council development areas, and the 377 wards had earlier emerged during its primaries. Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Mudashiru Obasa, has described the conferment of national honors by President Bola Tinubu on some of the personalities who labored or lost their lives for Nigeria's democracy to survive and thrive as a potent panacea for healing age-long historical grievances. Obasa recalled that the president started living up to his words since last year by declaring June 12 a public holiday to commemorate Nigeria's Democracy Day. The speaker described the national honors conferment as a reminder that the labor of the nation's heroes past shall never be in vain, and building blocks to bequeathing a great, prosperous, and united nation that posterity will be proud of. Obasa also applauded the national honors bestowed on some journalism greats, like publisher of the Vanguard newspaper, Sam Amuka, Special Advisor to President Bola Tinubu on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ononuga, popular newspaper columnist Dari Babarisa, among others. He said it is heartwarming to see these journalism greats being honored for their courage, resilience, and steadfastly using the power of their pen to fight the tyranny of military dictatorship, risking their lives and livelihood, braving the odds, the guns, and arbitrary arrest and imprisonment to fight for the enthronement, growth, and survival of democracy in Nigeria. Obasa said they are the true heroes of democracy and deserve all the honor bestowed on them. He implored them to keep their passion for a better society aflame and alive. The European Union, EU, has announced the allocation of 900 million naira in humanitarian funding to address the growing malnutrition crisis in northeastern and northwestern region of Nigeria. According to a statement from the EU, the funding is to be implemented through the Nigeria Red Cross Society, which is expected to reach 170,000 households in Adamawa, Benue, Niger, Yobe states, among others. The union said the initiative is to create a package that will support emergency interventions targeting children and mothers suffering from severe acute malnutrition, and to also deliver life-saving therapeutic food to over 30,000 children in urgent need of treatment. It added that the nutritional aid program aims to build the long-term resilience of affected families through improved water access, sanitation, hygiene, and protection services. And now to foreign news. India's Civil Aviation Ministry says a black box has been found at the Air India plane crash site in Ahmedabad. Officials say they are relying on DNA matching from families to identify victims. All but one of the 242 people on the London-bound flight died when it crashed into a residential area shortly after takeoff on Thursday. The sole survivor, British national Vishwas Kumar Ramesh, who was in SIT 11A, is recovering in hospital. There were 169 Indian nationals, 53 Britons, 7 Portuguese nationals, and 1 Canadian on the flight. Over to sports news. Premier League giant Manchester United has reopened talks with Nigeria's Victor Osimhen over a potential transfer in the summer transfer window. Reports say United is hoping to sign a striker before the new season begins. Osimhen is aiming to leave Serie A champions Napoli this summer and is entertaining interest from several clubs, including the Red Devils. The 26-year-old Nigerian international is demanding a salary of 12 million euros from his potential new club. He spent last season on loan with Galatasaray, who are also hoping to keep him in Turkey. Meanwhile, Napoli has set an asking price of 75 million euros from the former Lille striker. And that was our news at 1. Just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X, Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs. It's live on YouTube, Traffic Radio 961, and you can visit our website, www.trafficradio961.ng. Listen to Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM live on My Lagos app for timely updates. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration initiated the Lagos State Employability Support Project to address the labor skill gap and underemployment problems? Well, you can always get details on the Legacy Government website. And for contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Adeswa Ejoyeka. Thank you for listening, Lagos. My name is Mike James. Good afternoon.